no federal funds pay for abortion services at Planned Parenthood or anywhere else.
Welcome back to KCCI 8 News Close Up. That was Planned Parenthood President Cecile Richards testifying before Congress last week, saying no federal funds pay for abortion services at Planned Parenthood or anywhere else. I'm here with Jennifer Bowen of Iowa Right to Life. And Jennifer, first of all, I apologize because I called you Julie earlier. Jennifer, do you believe Cecile Richards?
No. And I think that there's enough testimony from former Planned Parenthood managers across the country, in the state of Iowa as well as nationally, that have debunked that completely. There's all kinds of, you can Google it and find the true answer to that. It's as with any organization, you put your money in a pot, and that money provide services. Sometimes it may be abortion, sometimes it may be not, but you can't say there's no money that goes for abortion. That's the first side of the answer. The second side is, let's say that they're not touching that pot of money at all, but it's also giving them, when you're talking about $500 million plus a year, whether it's you're paying for their lights, utilities, everything else, another nonprofit has to come up with the funding for themselves. You're helping them build the abortion industry.
Okay, let's talk about economics now. Because Planned Parenthood supporters say research has shown over and over again that publicly funded family planning is one of our government's most cost-effective public investments, don't we lose that by trying to put basic health care services, especially family planning, out of reach for millions of Americans, especially the poor?
Another great question, and the answer to that is very easy. There's nobody in the pro-life movement that at this point in time that is saying strip Planned Parenthood of those dollars and do nothing else with them. What they're saying is Planned Parenthood, there's enough on the record that we have serious concerns about Planned Parenthood and they need to be investigated in the state of Iowa and beyond. Take that money from them, but take that same dollar amount and turn it over to federally qualified health care centers. That organizations, and there are 213 or so in Iowa alone, that will provide everything that a woman needs. It's going to be whole women's health care, so it's not going to just be abortion or contraception or whatever else it is that Planned Parenthood says they have the market on. These federally qualified health care centers are going to do everything that a Planned Parenthood is doing, and then more, pap smears, mammograms, all those sorts of things they're going to offer. They just don't offer abortion.
They do not offer abortions.
No.
Okay.
Nope.
All right. Well, former Labor Secretary Robert Reich has said that public investments in family planning result in net public savings of about $13.6 billion, over $7 for every public dollar spent. And that sounds like taxpayer money pretty well spent, because if you're saving money on the abortion side, or if you're using money on the abortion side and then saving money in social services.
When you're talking about 58 million unborn babies' lives that have been sacrificed since 1973, and you're talking about, you can say that, but at the same time we're also talking about a struggling economy. We're also talking about why we need...
Wouldn't that put more pressure on the economy, though?
We're talking about why we don't have enough workforce to do labor here in Iowa and beyond. We're talking about all these economic struggles that we're having. We have aborted 58 million people, that many of whom could be taxpayers and paying into the system, building a healthier, stronger economy. One doesn't outweigh the other.
Okay, you don't think that would put more stress, 58 million more people, more stress on an already burdened economy?
Absolutely not, because you're going to have a different economy. You're going to have 58 million people from 42 years old on down. You're going to have, many of whom are going to be taxpayers. You're going to have them providing services here in the country. You're going to have a stronger, more successful economy with those people here. And then another point that is often made is who have we lost through abortion?
All right, Jennifer Bowen, thank you very much, and thank you for joining us on KCCI 8 News Close Up.